It's of interest this morning, as we have read the news, that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, husband and wife, who were married 15 months ago, are filing for divorce. And you have a picture of Amber Heard with a blue-black injury. And I read with interest that actually Johnny Depp, in case some of you do not know, who never watch movie, you're very, very good people who don't watch movie at all. Johnny Depp is actually the actor for the Pirates of the Caribbean, and of course many other movies. And he's one of the, if you read his story, he came from a very poor family, in fact. When he started his acting career, he has to sleep in trucks, behind trucks, because he don't have money to pay rent. But today he's one of the richest men in actors, right? And so they are also anticipating there will be a fight over the property. But what's interesting is this, that in the heat of a quarrel, he took out his handphone and then he took it like a baseball and threw it at the wife. And they hit the wife, and it's very, very dangerous. Now what happened is this, that today we know that many families encounter broken relationship. And it's more than or beyond actually your imagination of how many people are involved. And even sometimes within the church, we have families that have broken relationship, and there will be a lot of tension. And so this pastor, who was the pastor of a church, comparatively large church, he preached a series of sermons trying to help the family members. And the series of sermons is on marriage and family life. And after that, he thought of a good idea to help them to remember and to make a commitment. So he gave up wooden crosses. And he told the church member that, you know, every one of you, you take one of these crosses, and then you put in the place where you fight the most, the room that you fight the most in your house. And then you hang it up to remind yourself, not that you have magic power, don't take this cross, go back and think that everything will be solved, but to remind yourself that whenever you are tempted to fight a quarrel, that it is not God's will, that you should do that, and you should actually try to reconcile. And at the end of the service, there was a woman who came up to him, "Pastor, I need 5 crosses instead of 1. Meaning to say every room they fought and they quarreled. Now friends, family is a very important institution. And today the passage in our series in Colossians leads us to this particular aspect of family ties. Now what is the secret success of family ties? The Lord revealed to us in that 4 verses from verse 18 to verse 21, the importance and the secret of having strong family. A man went to see his doctor, and he told the doctor, "Doctor, I am dying. Very serious. I'm dying." And doctor asked, "What happened?" "Every part of my body hurts." And so the doctor said, "What does it mean?" "You see, when I, touch my head hurt. It hurts. And when I touch my leg, it hurts. And when I touch my stomach, it hurts." And so the doctor was very concerned, gave him a thorough examination. At the end of the examination, the doctor says to him, "There's good news and bad news. The good news is this, that you're not dying." But doctor, it hurts everywhere." The doctor said, "Yes, it hurts everywhere because you hurt your fingers and you touch everywhere, it hurts." Now this story tells us that the society actually are pointing a hurt finger on marriage and family life. In fact, if you look at statistics, it's alarming. In the States, when I was started as a ministry, a young pastor, it was 1 in 3 marriages that will have end up in divorce. Today, it is 1 in 2 in the States, 50% that end up in divorce. And so in terms of statistics, it is like a hurt finger that points to marriage, that there is no hope. The chances of success is very slim. But in our Christian understanding, as we look at the book of Colossians, you see that Colossians is a very powerful word. If you want to study about the theology of Jesus Christ, the proper doctrine and theology of Christology, the theologian will call it Christology, you cannot help yourself but to look at the book of Colossians or letter of Colossians. It's packed with the meaning. Who is Jesus? What is Jesus? Who is Jesus Christ? And here in the Colossians, you will see that as we halfway through already, you see that it points to the finger that Jesus is the supreme power that holds the universe together. Jesus is the answer for all our problems. Jesus holds the universe together. Jesus is able to hold the family together. Jesus is able to hold and restore society when it is corrupted, when it is hopeless in the eyes of man, when the society points a hurt finger at every institutions and every family of society. And so when it comes to this point, we read here is this particular 4 verses, which I try to find a chair that will help us to remember and paint a picture in your mind. A 4-legged chair.